awake.
Hey,
I'm awake.
I can't wake up, Mother.
I'm awake.
So, why are we here today?
Why are we here today, Mr. Brandon?
I tell you what, I didn't watch the Olympics because I have learned that this stuff is garbage.
Anymore, yeah.
It really is. From what I understand, the opening ceremony made fun of God and Christ in the Last Supper. They had trannies with beards out there jumping around. Immoral, disgusting things. All right? And therein lies the problem. I did a video the other day about, that I'm thinking pretty much no matter who wins the presidential thing here, there's going to be, civil unrest. And I'm telling you, this is civil unrest, not only nationwide here, but probably throughout Europe too. People are tired of this. I mean, we don't want woke, nasty culture on TV. We don't want pedophiles in the schools. And that's not just an American value. This is literally good against evil. Whether you're a Christian or not, I mean, you're either a good moral person with good values or you're not. And the problem is right now, the people that are not, they have control of TVs. That's why we don't watch.
Look, I remember the Olympics have gone down in quality essentially since the NBC or CBS, one of those.
It was NBC.
It used to be somebody else would had the rights to the Olympics.
Oh yeah.
And
wide world of sports. Yes.
Yeah, and you could turn on the TV during the Olympic time, and you could watch it at any time. Like sometimes it'd be 2 a.m. and the Americans would be playing.
Yeah.
Right, or Mexico or whatever. It didn't matter. They transmitted whenever it was showing. And so you were getting live feed of the Olympics. The opening ceremonies were a display
cultural
of the culture of the country.
Correct.
It was a display of showmanship, how good they could put together the show. It seemed to me that the nation that was in charge of the Olympics every 4 years made the real effort to show off who they were and what they were, and it was all about sportsmanship, right? It was all about that. Then all of a sudden, NBC, I'm pretty sure, is who took over the Olympics here in the United States, meaning transmitting it. And remember, you could watch it from morning to evening, but it was the stuff that already happened the day before, and they were showing you whatever they wanted you to see. And it kind of ruined the experience. Not that I ever was much of a fan of it. And the last one, what was the one where they were saving money and they made bathrooms without walls and toilets facing each other, and it was not a good experience for the Olympians. But this one, France,
it's taking the cake.
So you're telling me, France,
cross-dressers reenacting the Last Supper.
Cross-dressers, transgender people dancing with beards and dresses.
From what I understand, they're junk hanging out.
That is your best.
That's your best,
your nation, this is how you display your nation to the entire world. We're transgender, this is what we're doing. This is like then France's entire identity. Yeah.
That's France's identity, right?
And the last point that I wanted to make is if you know the gymnastics and the basketball things that were happening.
Oh, the DEI Olympics.
Now, what we haven't in the United States, we sent a bunch of DEI hires to the Olympics. So not only is the displaying the best of your nation no longer a choice.
Because we didn't send our best.
And that in France displayed what they wanted to. And two, this is no longer about sportsmanship.
Nope.
Okay, this is got nothing to. So another institution destroyed by the woke agenda, as far as I can see.
Was it Trump, I believe it was. I think it was Trump. It's like he said, everything woke goes broke. And I can tell you exactly what happened because they're already walking back from it, okay? What happened is you guys put this on TV and people started shutting it off. We don't want to see this. You guys think you're the majority and you're really not. All right? And it's like either you're a good person or you're not. And the problem is people don't understand that this whole liberalism, right? You can't be a good person and be a liberal. I'm sorry, you just can't do it. It's like you can't be a Christian and vote Democrat. And I'll tell you why. Because God is against the death of innocence. And abortion is death of an innocent. You just can't do it. You cannot be. And here's the hypocrisy from these people is absolutely crazy. Oh, we care about dogs and cats and PETA and the world and yeah, we're gonna throw Campbell soup on paintings and whatever you're doing, right? But you're murdering children. You're sending pedophiles to schools to teach your children. You're nasty.
I think here's um, as long as the world has existed, we are told that there has been homosexuality. There has been men.
It's been wrong forever.
There has been men trying to dress like women and women trying to dress like men. This is nothing new, friends.
It's in the Bible.
It's in the Bible. Yeah. It's been done. It's been wrong. Right. Okay. Then what we had was this period where there was evil being committed against people that had that sexual inclination.
Right.
They were being bullied, and the one that I remember is the guy that they tied to the fence.
Oh, I saw that movie, I think, or part of the movie. They made a movie on it. Yeah.
Where he was, they torture him. A young gay man.
Right. I think he was a high school kid. It was bad. Yeah. That's wrong.
That's very wrong. And if you need anybody to tell you that, that's wrong. I don't care if that person is gay or straight or anything else, but that person has every right to live a long, happy life, and that's it. But to the point is, there was a certain risk. So we went through there, and we understand that that's not okay. So then there is this point where we hit this in history, where we kind of went, okay, live and let live.
Yeah.
Right. They homosexuals and people of the transgender community, all that they just went happy to be themselves, to be able to work and do all these things, right. And there was a certain level of acceptance. But we have taken off all the gates now, okay? And any sort of restraint that they had in society about behaving like human beings in front of civilized human beings, it's gone. Now it's debauchery everywhere.
Yeah.
Their gay pride parade, there's naked people.
Why do they have to take their clothes off?
Right, because
in a parade.
My view, from what I think is happening is now the people that were trying to make sure that the LGBT community was treated with love, kindness, and respect, which I am all for. Okay, something happened there now that they took that. And they took off the.
They always take everything too far.
And it's too far,
right.
And now there's something else going on.
There has to be a reset.
I think that the agenda people have taken over it, and they're making money off of it. And the more outrageous they behave, right. The more money comes into the kitty, and the more you're being encouraged to misbehave in such a way. But you don't see straight people running around naked in parades,
unless they're drunk or on drugs.
Yeah, there's always other things displaying our sexuality in any way, shape, or form. That is not the purpose of life.
There is absolutely no place in this world for a family-friendly drag show. This is disgusting. These people are virtually naked and they're doing lewd acts in front of children. And if you're one of those parents that take your child to these places, your child should be taken away from you, because I got to tell you, putting them in the system is better than having you raise them.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
I agree.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, whatever happened to the Olympics being non-political? No politics in the Olympics. This just reeks of politics, woke politics. This was France showing the world that look at us, we're all transgender.
What was the guy that got his medals taken away because he did the Black Power?
Oh yeah, that was way back when I was a kid. Yeah, they literally, because that was political. They took his Olympic medals away because he did the Black Power thing on stage.
This is meant to be
Right.
I hate to use this word, but the safe space for athletes to display their prowess, the things they have done to show off sportsmanship. That's gone.
This is the best of the best. Regardless of color, race, creed, sex, no. This is the best of the best. And America didn't send the best of the best there this year. What they did was they sent, well, we all know, DEI hires, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, look at us. We're diverse. Of course we're diverse. We're diverse without sending the second string. All right? Do you know that the Olympic gold medal the Olympic women's basketball team played the all-star women's basketball team, and they got beat. That means we didn't select our best for the Olympics.
Yeah.
Right?
So,
and don't even get me started on the gymnastics stuff from what I hear.
So whether you watch it or not, just remember that anytime you watch anything, you're endorsing by your eyes.
Just turn them off. Don't do it. Don't give them any advertising money.
Next Olympics, when God willing, the next 4 years rolls around, if they learn the lesson.
Salt Lake City, I think, is what's going to be next time.
Then maybe we'll have a real display of sportsmanship.
How about patriotism for all countries, not just America? This should have been a display of France's patriotism, telling us what France stands for. If this is what France stands for, no wonder people say that Paris is a dump.
Which one is it? The one, Japan? The last one I remember really watching was, and it sticks with me.
England was a nightmare from what I understand.
It was Japan or England.
Yeah.
They had all these displays in the opening ceremony where it looked like there's people. No. This is another one where people would look like things were moving by themselves and all of this stuff.
Yeah, that was Japan, I think.
And then when they separated, it turns out there were people moving in unison underneath this display and all of this stuff and whatever. And it was just so impressive and amazing. And I still remember it. It's probably been 20, 30 years by now that it showed up. We don't see that anymore because we're all individuals and we're all our own special star. And the idea...
It's sick. It's perverted.
Yeah, and the idea of working together...
And look, I'm tired. I'm pretty tired of these woke people making fun of Christians. Look, we don't get out there and make fun of you people. Why are you picking on Christians? Makes no sense to me.
Me neither.
But, this is the world we live in. I mean, and it's the thing, I guess, that really, I know you guys are there, okay? The thing that really gets me is the hypocrisy. You believe you're good people. How could a good person vote for an administration that wants to teach transgender sex stuff to little kids in grade school? That is disgusting. It's filth. It's nasty. How could you take your children to the Olympics and watch that show? It's filth. It's nasty. Remember the Women's March on Washington? I happen to know a lady that went there. It was her grandmother, her mother, her, and her two daughters. Her husband stayed home and babysat. She said she felt like a prisoner in that crowd. It was disgusting, it was vile, and it was nasty, and they couldn't get out. All right? This is not what decent, moral people do.
No,
But
no.
I'm not in control. All I can tell you is I stay away from those things because I try hard. I really try hard to be a good Christian of good moral standing.
Yeah.
All right? And it takes a little effort and it requires you to have accountability for your own actions.
I saw this one YouTube short. Okay, it was really quick, and the guy was saying, he evidently he's some sort of Christian therapist. I could be wrong. Anyway, the point is, he said he had this patient that was having issues and whatever. It's a conversation with Jordan Peterson, and the guy told his patient, so from now on, when you leave, every single human being you meet, pretend that they are Jesus Christ in disguise.
Oh,
And
that's
how
good.
would you treat them?
Yes.
Okay, and so he went home, and he usually, says something. His wife is doing the dishes and trying to cook dinner and doing this stuff, and he usually just doesn't do anything. And then he had that thought: what if it was Jesus Christ doing the dishes? What would I do? How would I? He says, well, I would offer help. Or when he went, he went to the store and somebody was short a little bit of money. What if that was Jesus Christ in disguise? What would I do, knowing that that's Jesus? Then he says it changed his entire perspective on
Yeah.
life. Now, you parents that feel the need to take your kids to this kind of debauchery shows and things like that, what if your child was Jesus Christ in disguise? Would you be okay taking your child there? Would you be okay to sit there in front of that with Jesus sitting next to you? And
Yeah.
that is how you're supposed to view your entire world. I love it.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Well, we don't want to do another 40-minute video, but yeah, I mean, I'm just telling you, it's just like when the left, when I think that they can't get any nastier, any more vile, any more disgusting, and they manage to surprise me.
Just when you
Just,
think that they can't get no worse, they manage to do it.
just when you think it can't get any nastier.
But if we're Christians, guys,
Yeah,
we need to pray for
I
them.
pray for all those
We need
people.
to pray for them. We need to pray that they.
My first thought was lightning, but because it was raining. But anyway, no, that's
But
not
no,
good.
the truth is,
No, I'm
yeah.
praying for these people
We
to
need to pray for
understand.
mercy.
Yeah, pray for mercy. Pray for them to wake up and understand what they're doing is not right. But anyway, God bless everybody. You got a final thought?
That's
No?
it.
All right, love
To
y'all.
treat everybody as if Jesus is in disguise.
All
There you
right.
go. Bye-bye.
Let's
Love
push
you.
the button.